So if you are a young person or even a youngish person and you're just like really not into this entire election cycle, if you're feeling checked out, if you're feeling overwhelmed, and if you're feeling like you're grossed out by both of the candidates, can I talk to you for just 1 second? And I promise I'll make it quick. So I'm not going to take you to, as my 14-year-old puts it, lecture city. I want to make one thing really clear, and I'm not going to hammer you about policies and proposals and things like that between these two presidential candidates. We'll assume for now Biden is the candidate, but really whoever is at the top of the Democratic ticket kind of doesn't matter. What I really want to make clear to you is, first of all, sweetheart, whoever you are needed right now. And I know it's a lot of responsibility to put on you, but you are needed. Your voice is critical for, and I don't want to make this super heavy, but for saving our country. And I'm going to explain real quickly that we're in a moment, and I work in politics, I'm an activist, you maybe don't pay any attention, and that's okay. No judgment. But I want to explain to you what the really pivotal thing about this moment is that this presidential election is not like anyone we've had before. Never before has the outcome of the presidential election really determined whether we would have another democratically run presidential election, but this one actually will. So all through my life, I've seen presidential elections where, like, if you hate both of the candidates, okay, I mean, you sit it out, I guess. I believe in always voting, but you could sit it out and come back for the next one. This is not that election. In this election, if our side loses, we don't get to come back for another one. And I'm going to just bear with me. I'm going to read you a quote from a piece that came out in the New York Times just in the last day or two by a writer named Masha Gessen. And Gessen, by the way, is a Russian-American journalist who's been a very outspoken critic of Vladimir Putin. And they know a lot about authoritarianism. They wrote, if he is elected, a second Trump administration seems likely to bring what the Hungarian sociologist Bálint Magyar has termed an autocratic breakthrough, structural political change that is impossible to reverse by electoral means. Do you see what they are saying? And what a lot of us older people are trying to say is that if we don't win this election, we won't get to have another election where we can reverse the horrible things that are going to happen through elections. Think of it like this. Imagine that we're on an ocean liner and we've just been shipwrecked, right? We're in the water and we are hanging on to one plank. That's the only thing we have been able to see. One lifeboat is floating towards us. There is only one. It is the only lifeboat in sight. That is not a moment where we are going to criticize the appearance of the lifeboat, whether it looks like a good or a bad lifeboat or an old or a new lifeboat. We're going to get in the goddamn lifeboat, because if we don't, we won't survive. This election is where we get in the goddamn lifeboat. We're going to get in that boat and we are going to survive. And we're going to take that boat and we're going to eventually get back to shore where we are going to get cared for and we are going to regain our strength. And then we can build the boat of our dreams. And let me tell you something, my young, beautiful friends, I will help you build that boat. I will joyously help you build it and push it off for its beautiful journey. But we can't do that if we don't survive the night. So prepare to get in that lifeboat with us. It means voting for a Democrat, because voting for a third party is a vote for Trump. Staying home is a vote for Trump. We need to win this election, and we need to win it by a landslide, because Trump will claim it's been stolen no matter what happens. We need huge margins, and that's why I'm going to end this the way I started it. We need you. Join us. I want to help you build a world that you are excited about, but first we need to get through this. Thanks.